What time the next flight leave? Again.
11, I'm sorry. 7:15.
What time is it now?
5:58. They're gonna start boarding at 6:40.
Okay.
41 minutes.
I'm gonna have to hit a quick charge in a minute.
Definitely want to do that. I'll charge my phone on the phone.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna do that right now. Wild's Eyes Live. Make sure y'all hit that like button. What's going on, everybody? What up? What up? Let's see here. Yeah, what's going on, GB? Salute, King. Yeah, hold on. I ain't gonna be on here too long, but yeah. About to hop on another flight. We in Chi-Town. We in Chi-Town right now. Yo, I see you over there having fun with that wrestling channel, man. You, GB, you having too much fun with that wrestling channel. I was watching that clip you tagged me in. I said, look at this. I said, GB want to grin so bad. I said, GB looking like he want to grin so bad. I'm in Chi-Town. Yeah, I'm headed to the East Coast. But it's just yeah, man, like I was looking at the video. I ain't even going front, man. You had me rolling because you be trying to have them serious faces and all that, but you be having me rolling, man. I'm like, as soon as the camera go off, like you probably feel like you be rolling. That channel is fire though. And shout out to it's funny though. It's funny. I got this one right here. She wanna be nosy. I got the missus with me. She wanna be nosy. She tried to duck off screen and shit real quick. Put you on, she keep trying to be nosy. I'm gonna put you on this motherfucker. Yo. So on this first flight, right? Because we caught a let me I'm gonna put my nah, I was gonna put my headphones in, but if I do, then I'm gonna be talking louder than I normally do. But so check this out. Let me see. Even when And let me put my do not disturb on either. Cause remember, hold on. So I told, so real quick. So I told them, I told my audience that every time I go live, you call, or I get a call, and it like, you know, but it doesn't happen when I'm not live. I don't get shit. But when I go live or I'm actually watching something or doing something, then I get shit, and it's all your fault. But yeah. So let me tell y'all what happened. So on the first flight, because we caught a flight at like basically midnight, caught a red eye, basically last night, kind of sort of, and so right when we get ready to take off, right, the stewardess, she gets on the loudspeaker, and she's like, I don't know what the problem is, but we got like 4 or 5 people sitting in the wrong seats. She was like, I'm at the front of the plane and I don't really got time to be walking around checking everybody's tickets. So we're gonna need whoever is in the wrong seats to make the adjustments real fast. And so you had like 4 or 5 people shuffling at the last minute to try to find the right seats. And that was hilarious, man. And it all happened to be on her row. that that lady was not playing any games, man. She was ready to take off. She said, I don't know. She said, I don't know what's going on here, but if y'all motherfuckers don't get up, it's gonna be a problem. If y'all don't get in the right seats, it's gonna be a problem. And yeah, people just got this shuffling and scrambling in the last minute, you know, because they're thinking that you know, people are not gonna show up. But the funny thing is, right, seeing all my years of flying, and I've been flying since 1995. So so next year will be 30 years I've been flying, right? And I'm only 35. And I think the first time I flew by myself, I was like 10. I was like 10. Yeah, Mr. GB, like, yeah, definitely some flying roaches. Literally, flying roaches for sure. You know what I'm saying? You had one lady that was sitting on her row, all shrinked up, hiding in the corner like she wasn't gonna get found out. And when the stewardess came over to that lady, she was like, "I'll be happy to get up and move." Of course you'll be happy to get up and move, bitch, because you in the wrong seat. The fuck? Of course you'll be happy to move. Like you got a choice not to move. You know what I'm saying? And she gonna sit there and try to say that, oh, the seats changed at the last minute because she had a digital ticket now. Okay, with the way that they run these tickets now with these airports, you know, you really don't have a paper ticket. You don't have paper tickets like that. Like you can get a paper ticket, but depending on what website that you get the ticket on and all that, I mean, it's no point because flight details change, gates change, all that. So you might as well have an electronic ticket. So she tried to say, look, it changed at the last minute, ma'am. You knew you were sitting in the wrong goddamn seat all along. Come on now. I mean, but to be fair, I mean, it could have changed at the last minute, but it was just so ironic. You know what I'm saying? And she was a good sport about it. But yeah, I wish I could have got that on camera, man. That was too funny, man.
World star.
Yeah, that was definitely a world star moment for sure. Um, yeah, man. Yeah, yeah. So, one thing I want to uh, put out there too is while y'all young, man, and when I say young, I mean like under 50. Um, Make sure y'all take road trips, man. Like, don't be flying. Don't be flying. If you don't have to fly, don't fly. If you can drive somewhere, drive, man. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all take road trips. Get out and see the country. Because when you fly, you don't get to see, you know what I mean? Like, you don't get to see the scenery. You don't get to see the lay of the land. You don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't get to see the stuff that you should see when you travel. So if you can, you should drive. You know, only fly if you absolutely have to. But if you can, if you have some spare time, some money saved up, if you have some leisure time, drive, man. Every American citizen should drive from the East Coast to the West Coast or the West Coast to the East Coast at least probably about 3 or 4 times in their lifetime. At least 3 or 4 times. What? You know how many times my grandparents drove across country? She looking at me crazy because I'm saying everybody should drive from the East Coast to the West Coast. But you should. Because, you know, when you go to other countries outside the United States, they have small countries. So literally you could drive from one country to the next country. Whereas with the United States, you have a whole country that you could drive back and forth across and still be in the same country. Mexico is like that too, but traveling through Mexico is not really ideal. I'll say that. You when you travel through Mexico, and I'm sure Professor could tell you this. When you travel through Mexico, all it takes is one wrong turn for you to, you know, end up somewhere that you don't want to end up. Let me see. So much improvement and self-awareness will come. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I mean, you know, you see. This is what people don't understand, right? Like, you have so much. You have so much terrain. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got the East Coast. You know what I'm saying? You got New York. You got DC. You got, you know, Baltimore, that whole area, right? And then you got down south, you know, you got the North Carolinas, the Georgias, the Floridas, Alabama, all that. And then, you know, you got the Midwest, which is nothing but a bunch of cornfields.
Not all of the Midwest.
Most of the don't listen to her. Most of the Midwest
I'm
is,
from the Midwest. How are you gonna say not listen
but
to me?
you're not from corn-fed Kansas. You're not from the true Midwest. I mean, you are, but you're not. You're from the modern, developed Midwest. Um,
I'm sorry, I'm interrupting. I'll stop.
anyway, uh, but like I was saying, you know, if and the funny thing is, right, driving through the Midwest, that's gonna be the longest part of your trip is driving through the middle because there's literally nothing and nothing and nothing and nothing and more nothing for about 400 or 500 miles. And then as you move further out west, you start to see, more mountains, more forest, depending on where in the west you are. Obviously, if you're coming through New Mexico and Arizona, you're going to see a bunch of desert, obviously, and cactus. But then if you go up to northern Arizona, you're going to see a lot more forest, trees, wildlife, stuff like that. And then obviously you make your way out to California, which, you know, I would just advise go to the tourist areas. California is not all it's cut out to be. Go and get your thrill in California, have fun, but California is really turning into less than stellar. I'll say that. Um, go up to the Dakotas, South Dakota, North Dakota. Um, you know what I'm saying? All that. But yeah. But yeah, man. Make sure make sure y'all take some trips, man. Drive across country with your kids too. Drive across country with your kids. You know, when your kids get out of school for the summer, or if y'all want to just plan some time as a family and travel, you know, get an SUV or an RV or something like that, and just travel across country, man. Because you would be surprised how many people.
We do ask for your cooperation and please handle smaller personal items and bags for your kids that are top computers.
Anyway.
Backpacks and coats underneath the seat in front of you, rollerboards if you know where to
Hold on, y'all.
As you're storing those rollerboards if you know where
I'm not gonna compete with the lady talking over the loudspeaker. Hold on.
This way you can come in, by the road there to the overhead space. We are also looking for volunteers to check bags. It's like when it's 25. You're willing to take that baggage. Let us know. We'll check your baggage claim final destination. If you do check bags, please make sure to remove any spare lifted batteries, serious personal vaporizers, for those items that are not allowed to be cargo home, and you're traveling with a smart bag. Please make sure to remove that baggage from the top of the ice and place it.
Sorry, y'all. Give me 1 second.
We start our pre-boarding in about 10 minutes here at the main doorway. Facilities, followed by our active military personnel, our global service members, family members, or small children under the age of 2 and LMK members. Here on my far left-hand side, we have 2 boarding lanes, blue lane is for group 1 only. That's the blue lane. Green lane
got a
is
little
for group
audience.
2, and that will follow by 3, air 5, 6.
What? Oh, big ass little old head, little old girl. Yes, it do. It make perfect sense with your old big old head, little ass head, little girl.
That makes sense.
And we
But yeah. Anyway, she gonna keep talking, so I'm gonna have to keep talking. Um, but anyway, yeah, man. Take your family on road trips, man. You know, it. I like if you absolutely have to fly somewhere, fly. But definitely take road trips with your children because it's a good way for them to see the country as well. Because, like I said, you'll be surprised that how many people they've flown here, they've flown there, but they never really seen the country like that. So you have a different experience driving across country. Like I was talking to somebody about that the other day, and they're like, "Do you know how expensive it is to drive across country?" And I'm like, "Do you know how much money you spend on fast food? That's pretty expensive. So I'm pretty sure that if you cut out fast food for about 6, 7, 8 months and watch that money add up, you can use that same money to rent you an RV or rent you a van or something like that. Plan your trip out and drive across country with your kids. Drive across country with, you and your lady, or you and a group of your homies, or however you want to do it, man. Because that is one thing that I notice about people today is that they're not really traveled like that. They don't really have the desire to get out and see new things, try new things. And the curse with me is that I traveled so damn much when I was a child and when I was a younger adult, and when I was a full-blown adult, that I had no desire to travel for a long time. So I'm barely just now getting back in the rhythm of wanting to travel, wanting to reach out and touch new places again. Um, you know, families begging me to come to Trinidad and hang out and stuff like that. And something that's funny is that, like, Trinidad is such a far. There's so much water you have to fly over just to get to Trinidad, and it's just like a tiny speck out in the sea, right off the coast of Venezuela. So, yeah, man, definitely, in the future, I'm gonna need y'all to go ahead and set that up. Go ahead, set it up for a year from now. That what I'm saying, maybe in the summer or whatever. Just take your kids across country, drive in and all that. Maybe go to Universal Studios or Disney World, Disneyland, depending on where you're going. Give them some memories, and you create memories. Like probably next month. Because it is summer and the kids are out of school. I would like to take my daughter on a road trip. Although we might just fly, just because, a road trip is definitely something that you have to have the resources for and the right timing. I would like to take a road trip with my daughter. We go from Arizona to South Carolina and Florida. Because if you're gonna drive to South Carolina, right, you might as well drive to Florida. You might as well. And see, here's what you do, right? Here's what you do. We would drive to South Carolina, drive to Florida, right, and then fly back. Now if you want to drive back, you can, but it would just make more sense, if you're pressed for time, because you're gonna spend at least 2 or 3 days. You're gonna spend at least 3 days driving across country. You're gonna spend at least 3 days driving across country. Like to get from Arizona to South Carolina driving, you probably gonna want to drive at least 12, 13 hours a day. Because it takes about 24 hours to drive from Arizona to South Carolina. So that'll be next month in July. But again, we probably might fly, but who knows? We probably might take that road trip.
Yeah, I think you guys should be able to be fun.
Huh?
I said, I think you guys should be able to be fun. Great bonding moment.
Yeah. Yeah. Gotta talk to these hard-headed kids, man. You got to. Because they'll look for any silly little reason to do silly things for no reason. But yeah, man, make sure y'all hit the like button and all that. Hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Send me about $1,000 through the Cash App. You know what I'm saying? Send me about $1,000 to the Cash App. Show you gratitude, show you appreciation. I know y'all got it, man. Cause you Americans, y'all are rich, man. I know y'all got it. Don't be trying to be stingy, man. You know what I'm saying? Go on and run that band up right quick. Go on and run that band up, you know what I mean? Show your appreciation, you know what I'm saying? I'm saying if you can spend $10 on a burger, man, you can send me 1,000, man. You know what I'm saying? Did y'all see that? Y'all see that? It's called a tenfold blessing, right? Have you ever been swallowed? Have you ever been swallowed? I ain't never been swallowed like that. But absolutely, Americans definitely got it. Absolutely, man. I'm out here wilding out, just saying anything. You know what I'm saying? People all around me, man. It's all good, man. I would just ask them, have they ever been swallowed? Have they ever been swallowed? I hope not. I hope not. You know what I'm saying? I hope not. You know what I'm saying?
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to flight 1181 with service to Charlotte. We'll begin boarding in about 12 minutes. Quick reminder, boarding group 1 through 5, you're allowed 1 carry-on and 1 personal item. Boarding group 6, you're only allowed a personal item that fits underneath the seat in front of you. If you have more than 2 items, please consolidate at this time. That includes any small purses, any fanny packs. Once again, please consolidate to 2 items. If you have a car seat, stroller, or wheelchair, please see us at the podium to get a pink tag for it. If you are checking your bag for your treasure or final destination, please see us at the podium. Quick reminder to take out any medication you may need throughout the flight. Any spare lithium batteries or e-cigarettes that cannot go into the cargo of the aircraft. We do ask that you place anything smaller than a carry-on underneath the seat in front of you and only place the carry-on in the overhead bin. That way we can try and accommodate all carry-ons this morning. Boarding group 1, you'll be boarding in the blue lane next to on the wall side. Boarding group 2 through 6, you'll be boarding in the green lane on the window side. Boarding groups 3 through 6, please remain seated until your group number is called. For my pre-boarders, that only includes passengers with disabilities, military personnel, global service members, families traveling with children under age of 2, and our Premier 1K passengers will be boarding directly in front of the doors. And once again, if you're not checking your bag for your treasure or final destination, please see us at the podium. We'll begin boarding in just about 11 minutes. Thank you.
Alright. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't, sorry y'all. I had to listen to those instructions because I wasn't trying to compete. I wasn't trying to compete with a lady on the loudspeaker. You know what I'm saying? She's loud as fuck. You know what I'm saying? It's too early for me to be raising my voice. That's why I'm talking like this. You know what I'm saying? You know, I get to talking loud. They're gonna be like, arrest that black man. Put the cuffs on him. You know what I'm saying? GB, I get to talking loud. They gonna send that Target security officer after me. Remember me from Target? Yo, they gonna send one of them Ronda Rousey police chicks after me, like in that video. Shorty, no good and goddamn well she pregnant, and she's still gonna try to steal and run away from the goddamn police. Ain't that a shame? Man. Yo, I wish they would tase me in this motherfucker. I'll sue the shit out there. Hey, either I'm gonna get my $1,000 through the Cash App or I'm gonna get it through the airport, goddamn. One way or the other. Because I'm a hustler. Sir, what do you want to be when you grow up? I want to be a motherfucking hustler. Yeah, man. Hey, but look, man, make sure y'all hit that like button. I appreciate y'all for stopping through. You know, I just wanted to go live while I'm on the move, man. You know, because you know, I'll be in and out on the move the next few days. But I will be back stationary on Monday. You know, on the West Coast, on the East Coast on the weekend, back to the West Coast during the week. That's how we doing it right now. Well, yeah, man. Hey, man, y'all stay safe out there, man. I love y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Talk to y'all soon. All right? Peace.